said, well, I can't do any. You want us to do any more because Sega said we can't, and then Sega said we've never actually said anything like that.
Hey guys, I'm here with Sam, and here's
In
episode
previous
3
episodes of Life is Strange.
Life is Strange.
Yes,
It's a
because
recap,
doing
but-
full episodes is a bit difficult with Life is Strange because the episodes tend to go on for quite a while.
It totally makes sense. You hella saved my life.
I think it's awesome you set a tongue record on video.
You're going to be sorry someday.
And there she is. How are you doing, Max?
Hi, Joyce. I am so sorry about William. I have great memories of him.
That was his gift to us. Wonderful memories.
Let's talk about your superpower.
Hey, Stella and Louise, you're my business.
So what do you think of David?
Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
You want me to cut you, bitch?
David.
Please step back.
You know, the military guy
Yeah,
who's
I know.
basically her stepdad. What?
I think he's kind of a dick.
Nobody cares about me.
I think he's I think he's kind of a good military man. He's got a very good. He's at least being protective and everything. And I would gladly give him a job in my place. But if he came to my place, started harassing all of the students, putting security cameras around every inch of my building, I should
You'd
say,
be up there like a
"Oi,
shot,
David!"
sir.
I should say, "Oi, David! No! I admire your military training and your dedication to an otherwise superfluous duty, but now you're going overboard. Get down those cameras, stop harassing those students, and get back in your office and look at the actual school-provided security cameras we installed in the right places, you giant chocolate box head, porno mustache having ponce!"
I'll give him a slap.
I'd give him a slap, and then I'd put him back in his office in front of every student so he knew his place.
I take it you've noticed Harry Enfield and Chums being on Netflix then?
I have actually been preparing to do this to David ever for like 3 days. On this stream. I've been waiting for you to bring me on the stream just so I could randomly do it. I even have one prepared for Warren. I mean, I like Warren. He's a very well-educated boy. His aptitude for science is quite admirable, and his knowledge of movies is somewhat envious. I'm somewhat envious of his knowledge of all these old-fashioned nerdy movies. And in such an event, I would invite him to one of my dues. I'd probably even bring over Chloe and Max. But if he started getting close to Max during a watching of a certain horror movie, wrapping his arm round her shoulder, trying to sneak a hug, I should say, "Oi, Warren, now! I admire your encyclopedic knowledge of all sci-fi movies and the fact that if I have any kind of question, you have an answer for. But that does not give you any authority to feel up any female colleagues. Get your hand away from that woman, move 2 sofa spots away, and eat your bloody popcorn that I specifically got in that bowl for
Get
you.
your shit together.
Now look, you've made a curl up in a corner. You messy head little shit weasel.
Way can I clean that shit off?
Hello there.
Time to get Samuel da Vinci to repaint. It's amazing how happy Kate looks here compared to today. She was basically pushed up to that roof, and I will use my power to find out why.
So yes, I did watch all of Harry Enfield and Chums. And there was another Harry Enfield thing. It was the Harry Enfield Presents, but it's literally just a clip show.
Yeah, that's if you wanted a character-specific one. I think
Yeah, I mean, Liz couldn't stand the Liz could not stand. Liz could not stand the slobs. And I did love the old gits. I had to explain to Liz that you and me, that's kind of how I imagined you and me to be when we're old.
Come here.
Yeah.
I want to put razor blades in pedigree chum.
God.
I want to come up with a cure for all known diseases, and then not tell anyone.
How are you doing?
Better than Kate.
I want him to eat that shepherd's
just can't
pie I
picture it
laced
even
with
a
cat
chance
medicine.
I want him to drink that tea I laced with urine.
I may not know, like,
Come on, don't blame
I
yourself.
may not know
There are other
what
people involved,
arts, but I know
like
what I
Victoria
like.
Chase.
She definitely deserves a face punch for pimping that video. I didn't do enough to step up.
Now it's time for serious payback. In other words,
It ain't over until a fat
So
bloke
what
sings.
exactly are you saying, Max?
Dancing,
Dance, wherever you may be. I am the Lord of the dance
he, and I'll lead you all wherever you may be, and I'll lead you all in the dance at he. La 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 la.
Okay, I missed the question there. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be answering.
It's complicated.
it's complicated. I don't want to drag you into this, okay?
I've also been watching a bit of Fry and Laurie, and Liz has been laughing at some of that. I watched the one with Burr Whale the Avenger.
What? Like who?
What?
Victoria
I watched that bit of Fry and Laurie, you know, when Laurie's supposed to be Fry's
I need a
son,
break from today.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he tells him about the
Get some sleep too,
penknife,
Dana.
and also the one where he's a tobacconist. Well,
Oh,
too much
I
is bad
love
for you,
that
right?
one.
Of course, too much is bad for you, you cretinous twat. Too much of anything's bad for you. That's what it means.
Too much water would be bad for you.
Victoria,
And this one scene that they sometimes keep doing where they it's like a silhouette of them and they go, well, yes, of course. Oh, yes, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Right there. Right, you make me sick. I hate you. But of course. Yes, I hate you. Yes, that's right. You hate me, Ellen. You make my skin peel off. I hate you and want to kill you.
Chloe is waiting for me.
The weird ones where Stephen Fry's playing some guy that constantly wants Hugh Laurie to commit that, terroristic crimes. And like Hugh Laurie is completely oblivious. Like,
Well,
do you believe in the cause?
I'm toast if he sees me.
The what? Well, would you like to do me a favor?
Not yet.
I want you to put a bomb in the restaurant. Yeah, you're gonna have to sneak by him. Yeah, me and Ian have moved on to doing wrestling shows as well recently.
Ah, gotcha. Now, why won't they...
Max the Ninja strikes again.
Eddie, we've known each other for a long time, and there's something I've been wanting to say for the last 25 years. I hate you! I hate you! You bastard!
Booyah! Get it? Booyah. Like I'm a scary punk ghost.
More like a scary punk asshole. Hey,
So
Chloe,
Chris Jericho's
I
back in
had
New
the
Japan.
greatest day trying to keep my friend
Yeah.
from jumping off the roof. I don't think I need you to prank me tonight, okay? Sorry.
Yeah, he attacked
Bet you
Tetsuya Naito
absolutely
last night
balls
at
to the walls did
New
save your
Japan
friend.
show, so apparently that's
You
happening.
saved yourself.
And Vince is completely okay with it.
My head felt like it was being crushed.
Cool.
Then I had
Yeah,
no
Vince apparently
clue
has
what to say
no
to her.
problem with him doing anything
Don't
anymore.
be so modest, Rockstar. Kate is alive because of you. You obviously
But
said
the
right
prophecy...
thing.
Hold on.
And your badass power
Think you can
is
say in
gonna save us
response to
all.
literally anything when you have nothing else to
You need
say,
connect the players.
but the prophecy
I wanna find out who all
foretold, but at
lives
what
with
cost? So
We
let it
have
be
to
written,
stop
so
this
let
from
it be
happening to
written,
anybody
so let it
else.
be
Oh
done.
yeah, and
So
somehow
it has
stop
come
that
to
tornado from
this.
wiping out Arcadia
And
Bay.
then the wolves came. Oh, and also a weird one where there was one where Stephen Fry's playing a
Didn't you
Tory
say that it was
MP,
all about chaos?
and Hugh Laurie is just sitting in an audience,
I need control over
shouting
this
stuff at him,
Oh,
and then
right.
suddenly
Except for your ability
takes his hat
to,
off,
manipulate time and space.
and then flies down. He goes down on a rope, and then they start sword
Especially
fighting.
after I just got Mr. Jefferson in trouble.
Dude, do not even
Or you could just write to your MP.
Focus on looking for clues, okay?
Oh, you'll love this one, Ollie. I know you don't like us talking politics on here, but you'll love this. Apparently, they're now trying to slam the baby box thing that Scotland does up here.
Like Step Prick and
Right.
Nathan Prescott.
Because they're trying to say it's dangerous because a box is made of cardboard and it's flammable.
Not just them.
Yep. I just want to beat the shit out of those particular bros. I can still feel David's hand on my face.
And even though I don't know her, it feels like...
Yeah, that's it. They literally, the Tories up here are trying to say that the baby box is dangerous because it's made, the box it all comes in is made of cardboard and cardboard can be burnt, ergo it's flammable and therefore dangerous. Oh, and also because it went through the EU safety tests, safety precautions, but didn't go through a UK one because it didn't need to, that instantly means it was never tested.
I promise you we will. Like you said,
I just thought it was some ridiculous bullshit.
Blackwell podcast. Maybe I will, Pete.
Drumroll,
Maybe
please.
I will.
I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you, Step Prick.
You are such a boss.
Are you going to actually play like the new one, the Before the Storm one?
I don't want you to get into any more trouble.
Yeah, at some point,
Trouble
probably.
dropping in Arcadia Bay. At this point, who gives a fuck anymore? We're in it to win it, Max. Lead the way.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Insert groan here.
Thank you again so much for helping me put together a portfolio.
Hopefully the rest of the class will follow your lead. I'm sorry I was distracted. As you know, it's not been a good day for Blackwell.
Don't listen to it until you finish the game though, because there's spoilers in it. Alright, yeah. I get you.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad it had a relatively happy ending.
I don't know what I would have done if Katie jumped.
Katie? I had no idea you two were that close. Did she?
Well, how does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
The contest will go on. I just won't be representing Blackwell at the event this year, thanks to Max, who claims I enabled Kate Marsh's trouble by merely listening to her.
I'll give you a one-word sneak preview of Max's photo. Selfie. Listen, you've
Fuck
seen
off,
my entry.
Victoria.
You know it's better than that.
Says
Yeah,
Pete.
fuck off, Victor.
Wouldn't that be so cool to
Yeah,
have
fuck
a
off,
San
Victoria.
Francisco mark?
Stick to Mr. Jefferson, Victoria. I won't be going to San Francisco, remember?
Oh yeah, Enzo Amore is apparently retired
You already
now.
love my work, so it's not like you're playing favorites. Just imagine if you picked my
Not that it matters.
We would have to spend a lot of time together. That could be fun, don't you think?
I'm going to think that you didn't say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo for favors or something.
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase. I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait! I only... Are you fucking kidding me? So stupid.
Just when I think Victoria can't get any more evil. Shit is about to get real at Blackwell. Let's go find out. Chloe the Keymaster.
You know it.
Dude, I don't know about this. We're both already in so much trouble.
You can always let me get busted like you did with the weed.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
If I have a key, how can it be breaking? I get charges for just entering.
I'm serious. We could go to jail.
Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security. Stepshit will not want me in the hands of the local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first. You can rewind if we get caught, right? You have mad powers, Max.
But my powers didn't save Kate. Maybe I did on my own.
Come on. One more door and our work here is done.
Yes, you can. It's called trespass. That is true.
That's it. What the fuck? The security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
He's hiding shit, like everybody here.
Well, now we definitely have to get this door open. Believe it or not, I know a little about lockpicking, thanks to Frank. I might as well test out my thief skill.
Go for it. We're already in this deep.
Well, you could look for the key, just in case.
Why, yes, I could. Dead end. Boring. Crap. Here are the keys. None for the principal's office. Nothing to see here. No key for thee. We have to find another way in.
Guess I didn't spend enough time with Frank. But I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan.
My plan has a name. Hey, Warren, you busy? Just bubble hearth, you'll be okay. Listen, I need your physics expertise stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door, would you maybe kinda know how? Huh? No, I'm just asking for fun. Thanks, science guy. No. Stay. We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions now. Yes, I'm still all in to go ape with you at the drive-in. Thanks for the hope.
This sucks ass. Goddamn door.
Try not to wake up everybody at Blackwell.
Sorry, Max. I got nothing. What about your plan?
I'm gonna go put it together. Can you stay here and not get caught?
I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon.
Hasn't Chloe ever heard of closing the goddamn door?
Warren is such a classic nerd. Let's see if I can find those items.
Okay, quickly.
Release the Kraken.
Puns.
It's all mine anyway. Only 3 more items to go.
Right, I needed. One of them was duct tape. What was the other?
First Rachel and now Kate? This is the end of the Vortex Club.
Sugar, duct tape, and sodium chlorate.
No trophy will help Blackwell's reputation now.
Weed killer. Where would I find sugar?
A long time ago, in a girl's room right here. So you can almost shoot somebody on Monday and party on Friday? Prescott Power.
Same as in the art class.
Gross. I hate that formalin smell.
Well, this is the science room, so I think this would be where I'd need to go last to put stuff together.
This is like a scene in a horror film.
Why are the chairs on top of the table?
I don't know.
Tape is mine. You're halfway home, Max.
Right, we need sugar and sodium chloride. I think we'd find both of those in a science lab. Warren is such a tryhard. He is.
I've already said my piece on Warren.
Everybody's asleep. I hate to wake them up, but I want a picture. Good evening, Fish. Thanks, Fish. Nice work. Please resume your slumber. You're an artist, damn it, not a scientist. But this is so not sodium chlorate. Here's the sodium chlorate box. I probably should... You know you're clumsy, Max. Don't waste your rewind power. Use the damn chair. Only one more ingredient left.
Sugar.
Ooh, sugar.
Hey.
Hey, Ian, how you
Now
doing?
It's Tony
Max
Stark.
is the bomb.
Yes, it's me, Tony Stark.
I should say, oi, Tony, no! I admire your ability to build a working battle suit out of scrap you found in a third world country, but now you're just showing off. Get out of that tin suit, put down that booze, and go have some coffee and sober up, you fucking ponce.
Jesus, Peter, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. I don't understand that reference. I've never seen a Bourne movie, but, yeah.
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
Okay, so right now I've got to go back to Chloe, I assume.
Oh, you're breaking into the school at night.
Oh god, yes.
I can understand breaking out of the school, but,
You never know, they might have good stuff in the school that you can steal.
Who knows what lurks inside the teacher's lounge?
Maybe it's Jesus.
Tee-hee-hee-hee.
Come on. Oh, my sense of direction is awful. So.
It is. I know that from experience.
So where was Chloe? I know the door wasn't closed, so.
Man, you're like Ryoga from Ranma 1/2.
Huh.
And I take it from the stunned silence you don't get the reference.
I don't. I haven't seen Ranma.
Okay.
Okay. Nope. No, I'm back in the art class. The door was not closed. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it did close. This bit is confusing. I always get lost.
So glad you still have your locker, Kate.
So you got all the items yet?
Yeah, I got them all. Just trying to.
Yeah, he's
find
got
them.
enough to blow shit up.
You just need to go back to the principal's office.
Yeah, but I cannot actually remember which way it was.
I think it's there. It's by the entrance.
Ah. Oh yeah.
On the
There we
left-hand
go.
side, yeah.
So now take it easy on the door, Chloe. Let's try this instead. Boom! Literally.
Yes! Time to blow shit up!
If you'll light the candle.
So cool!
Get ready to haul ass.
That was so fucking cool!
Oh, we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and Police Department.
So what should we do?
Okay, now quickly go into the office.
quickly...
The office door you blew up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, go inside there, then rewind time.
Okay, now what am I looking for?
Okay. Now you just open the door for Chloe.
If I can get this bastard open, she can't cheat with her rewind. This is bullshit. Fuck you, door.
Welcome to my domain.
You are magic. I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
The company I keep. Now, let's find what we want and beat it. My powers only go so far.
Man, I can see why the principal locks this room up. Fancy faux art crap. He must want everybody to know he has money, but no taste. How can you trust somebody who has a fucking bronze bird in his office? I'm glad I was expelled.
Yes, if only the principal had a Monet or Picasso, you'd still be at Blackwell.
Eat me. I'm gonna pilfer the papers on this ugly-ass desk. Okay, sure. It's ugly, but damn, is it a cozy chair. This is your chance to truly get all deductive and shit, Sherlock. Find us some clues about Rachel, or Kate, or Nathan. Anybody.
I'm on the case. This pretty much sums up Kate. Shy and sweet. And in the wrong place. Only 2 miles to go. Look at this pile. Tumbleweed. Rachel doesn't seem so troubled based on all this. Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad Chloe.
Problematic student at Blackwell despite the best efforts of the faculty and administration to guide her academically. Chloe does little homework and is often willfully belligerent to her teachers. She has caused numerous class disruptions with inappropriate comments and rude gestures to fellow students. She was recently suspended for spray painting graffiti in the parking lot. Even though Chloe is an intelligent student with potential, she chooses to squander it on empty rebellion against a non-mandatory institution.
In other words, she's a great student.
Let's nab this last file, Sherlock. Always wanted to say nab. I'd drink too if I was the principal of Blackwell. Wowzer. This will so not come in handy. I certainly can't use this. If I would have signed the petition, I could have made the difference.
Petition to block various events as you want literally a handful of votes short. It is not my policy to take sides in these matters as we encourage blah blah blah.
I guess being a bully is in the Prescott DNA.
This has been removed from the library wall for no apparent reason. The local historical is required as per the donation terms of the library, or the donation will be rescinded, among others, for the school. Along with that, I understand that the tragic event involving Miss Lass gives you pause, but I would suggest that cancelling Thursday's party is not conducive to the can-do spirit of Blackwell Academy. I expect you to reconsider and come to the same obvious conclusion. What a dick.
Yeah, the Prescott family are... I think we are all established that the Prescott family are all dicks.
Yeah. Books.
I'm just gonna turn my nose up at you all.
Man,
Because I'm rich and you're not.
bad, Chloe.
Well, that is that one, but...
And nothing here.
Right, where is the damn file? I only need one more.
You're not so tacky up close.
Look everywhere, Max.
Chloe, say hello to my little friend.
Say goodnight to the bad guy.
So, right, 2 Scarface references, and...
Looks like an oil painting spill. Awful. Look at this pile. Weird. This asshole has a spotless record. Like I'm not gonna read. This file is going to be so spotless, I'll projectile vomit. I have to make sure Warren doesn't have a criminal background.
Huh. Warren is considered an exemplary student and represents a long tradition of excellence in science at Blackwell. He has the gift or curse of gab, depending on the faculty. Some have accused him of playing science pranks, but this is not confirmed by his science teacher, Miss Grant. We hope Warren focuses his academic vision and continues towards his bright future. Victoria Chase is the gold standard, a student with a consistently high GPA and extracurricular activities that reflect her career goals in photography. Victoria also receives benchmarks from the faculty for her devotion to the Vortex Club, among other organizations devoted to Blackwell's spirit and history. Okay, what does it say about Max? Max, as she prefers to be called, is considered a quiet, attentive student with much potential for photography. Her GPA fluctuates, as she has acknowledged she should be doing better. Her teachers back up her quiet intelligence, though some complaints find her too nervous and nosy. Some faculty members would like Max to speak up more in class and be more assertive. Others would like her to be less so. But this is a common student suggestion rather than a specific recommendation. Despite some recent conversations with Blackwell Security, Max showed herself to represent the very best of Blackwell Academy by stopping game. At this time, there is an ongoing for Max's heroism is undisputed. Nathan Prescott continued, blah, blah, stellar academic record of a variety of blah, 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 blah. So, well,
I think we found everything in here. I should go join Chloe now.
Lies, lies, lies.
You better come check out these files. Nathan accuses Rachel of bringing drugs on campus, and my step troll went along because he thinks Rachel was a bad influence on me.
It's just more...
If David is teaming up with Nathan Prescott,
forgot his name.
bad sign.
Nathan Prescott, the
Principal sucking up to Sean Prescott.
You know the Prescotts dropped major bank to bury Nathan's little file.
Oh, Mr. Prescott.
Rap sheet, bad grades, teacher complaints, secret probation.
Oh, that money.
Prescott's always got money. Check out that note.
we've got to have money.
It's not a drawing.
Money is such a beautiful word.
Quite so. Quite so. I'm sorry, but I know we've made the joke already that this guy sucks Prescott dick.
I know he has something
So
to
I'm
do
just
with
gonna say,
Rachel
do
missing.
you suck dicks? No, sir. Bullshit, I bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
Asks what's going on in my head. David M. always helps me follow those he follows.
Drill Sergeant, what are you doing here?
It sounds like they formed some sort
Fuck
of
you, that's what I'm doing here.
Jesus.
Lauren says, hi. Hey, how you doing?
And now we know he was all over Rachel, too.
Oh, we are so going into his garage.
No,
Plus, I'm getting a little paranoid in here. We got our info. Let's bail.
oh, hello there.
Maybe we shouldn't leave without a gift.
No, you are not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you?
You know,
just
Drill
lie
Sergeant knew
because
the
I tried to steal the
principal.
chair?
This is Drill Sergeant, he's everywhere.
Our best friendship. I know how
And
you
let's
are.
face it, we haven't seen David yet.
Definitely get out of here.
We will.
Hello, what have we here?
I don't think I've ever looked in this drawer.
Shit! Jackpot! Cha-ching!
Oh, a gun!
That's a lot for the handicapped fund.
Dude, there's $5,000 here.
Oh, it's this part.
This'll chill him out after our knife showdown yesterday. Are you gonna make a big issue out of this? Or just rewind and take the greenbacks for yourself? I hope you do that instead of lecturing me.
What should we do? Leave the money, steal the money?
Take it, take the money.
You needed to pay off Frank.
Sam votes take the money. Is that a vote for take the money, Ian?
Yeah, take
Yes.
the money, take the money, take the money.
Take the money. Take the money.
Those things about Rachel and
Sorry, I know we should all be wearing red robes right now, screaming take the money.
Leftover dough, I'll take you on a road trip to Portland for a day. We'll stock up on tats, beer, weed, and donuts,
and books from Powell's.
and strip clubs.
Yeah, see, even Pete says steal the money. Those disabled kids aren't going to have a school to go to when a tornado destroys it.
So,
Shit for taking
we're just saving them the disappointment.
Exactly. Frank gets his money and everything else, and, you know, drugs are back in the system. Everyone's
That
happy.
image look scares me.
Ah, see, everybody's happy. You get your money, and I get my trade.
You want to take that risk now?
It's been a cray week. We deserve a little mindless fun in the water. We're done for the night anyway. We're rich, and nobody busted us. So, splish splash?
You're right. We hella deserve it. Splish splash.
Did you actually just say hella? I think I'm a good bad influence on you.
We're in the Otter's lair.
And just think about this.
I want that heated
Without the
water.
money, they can't build the facilities for disabled kids, and so the disabled kids can sue the school.
Once you figure out your rewind power.
Yeah. If anything, they'll get more money out of it.
Girls' night out.
Yeah.
Better follow her either.
Oh, really? We're doing them a favor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
One. Let's see.
So, sorry, what was I supposed to do?
Talk to Chloe.
Talk to Chloe. Ah.
Boys or girls?
Girls' locker room. That thing.
Girls. Ooh la la.
Girls.
Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
Okay.
That way, Chloe will know you're interested.
Where does that other sock go? Looks like Brooke wants to go to the drive-in with Warren.
We don't have... Drive-in theatres are a pretty interesting concept, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Is it as interesting as the truck?
No, not quite, but... In fact, explain that for the audience.
Okay, well, I knew this was going to happen again. Yeah. Basically, I went up to Betty Hill in Scotland, which, despite what people will tell you, the further north you go up in Scotland, the more the culture has survived, and I mean to the extent where most of the road signs are in Gaelic. So, we're up in Betty Hill, which is really, really out of the way. Really, really fucking out of the way. So they have nothing but maybe a post office in this one little village. But every weekend or so, like a big Optimus Prime style truck comes out, and the back opens up to like a theatre. So there's like a little cinema in there, and that's how I got my wife and my sister-in-law and mother-in-law to watch the Lego Movie when it first came out. We literally got in the back of a truck and watched it.
Max, try to find the light for the pool. I want to see the sharks.
Otters don't like sharks. They bite.
So do I. Hit that light.
Where's the light switch?
Hey, no running by the pool. Oh. A guest list.
So, where is the light switch? So, guys, where do I go? I'm clueless.
I think
I don't remember.
It's in the office. The lifeguard place.
Yeah.
There has to be a control panel for the lights around here.
It's here you go. Now you have the option
of what?
Unlike on one side of the pool, there's a guest list. They'll get you into the Vortex Club party if you just put your name down.
Yeah.
But that's entirely up to you.
What happens one way or the other?
Well, you just get like a VIP access into the lounge area. But again, we'll leave that up to you.
Will I need it, or will it help?
It'll make things faster.
Oh, why not then?
Well, we do like things faster.
Well, it depends on the situation, surely.
It's behind one of those things.
Yeah.
You went past it.
Oh God, did I?
Yeah, it's when
it's behind something.
Well, I can't really point it out because I'm a bit behind on the light broadcast.
Yeah. I've seen it before. It's on a
It's on the
desk.
far side on the right. Alright, forward. You almost had it.
Oh, right. Did I,
Yeah, turn right round. There you go.
Okay.
Hey. Behind those black blocks.
Yeah. I'll just stop for a bit there. Okay. Oh, fucking. Sam, do you know where it? Like,
Yeah,
no.
you went past it.
So I'm in front of some black blocks with a sign that says "Don't touch." Right? Is that around where I need to be?
Yeah, it's behind there.
Oh yeah.
And Kiga.
Looks like
There
I'm
it
a
is.
Vortex Club bouncer. Decisions.
Would it behoove us to remove names?
Faces when they see my name.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. You put your name down and you can now well, you can remove names if you like. I don't know what that does.
Well, let's find out. Okay.
Okay, you've fooled around with that. Now you can just get on with the mission.
Which is go swimming, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to go swimming.
yeah. I'm good with that.
Good.
Yeah.
Press F to pay respects.
I assume I've got to get changed
So,
in the locker room.
Victoria's
or
secret is selfie.
No.
Go fuck
You get changed in the pool. Well, not in the pool, but by the pool.
Art with the artist. These are cool shots.
Sorry?
You get changed by the pool. And oh my
right.
god.
Oh, God. Wrong way.
Victoria should never do duck face, ever.
Oh yeah, baby. Feels
So
like
that was
a hot tub.
terrifying.
With my cash dash, I'm queen of the world. Bow. Tell me you're not gonna stand there watching me like a zombie. Don't you dare! Come stop me, hippie. Okay, ask for it.
Cowabunga!
Why look, an otter in my water. Dun 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 dun.
You are so obvious. And I still get freaked out by that movie, so stop. I can't even watch any of those shark shows.
When I was about 5 or so, I did hear.
I'll just rewind and harpoon you. Otters, really?
Cheater.
Yeah, you wouldn't
I
know
am-
about that.
I did find the Jaws theme tune scary when I was like 5.
I wish Rachel
I will
was
admit it is a pretty chilling
She
theme.
would totally love
Yeah.
being in here at night. Wish you guys had met each other.
We will. With all this stuff going on, I'm
Have you
so
ever played the
Hashtag
Jaws?
priceless.
and I want to find out for Kate.
Yeah. Pricefield forever.
Almost died today.
Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you.
Have you played the Jaws game on the PlayStation 2?
You're not so chicken shit anymore.
I have not.
You know what I mean.
You play as the shark.
This force
More like luck of nature.
And there's a special mode on it. there's like a special like move thing where
For what reason?
you target you lock onto someone, you target them, and then you just and when you do, you just slowly swim up to them while the Jaws music plays.
Oh, sorry. What was the question that I was asked? I wasn't paying attention. I'll be nice.
Not that time.
Thanks to you.
Because you were there to kickstart my power.
So it's time to start moving forward in time. And we're obviously connected, since without me, you would have never discovered your power, right?
Again, I'll be nice.
Absolutely. You make me feel like I know what I'm doing.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
I hope so.
Stop being so goddamn humble. You're like the smartest, most talented person I've ever known.
More than Rachel Amber?
Dude, I'm not her groupie, okay? And I'm sure you have Blackwell bros all over you. Like Warren.
Ew. I don't want any Blackwell bros over me. There's a couple cute guys there, but they'd probably think I'm a total nerd.
Nerds are hot. You just don't have any
Gross.
Unfortunately, that didn't come with my rewind power.
No worries. Once you get over yourself, you're gonna make the world bow.
As long as you're there with me.
Don't look so sad. I'm never leaving you.
Now I'm getting cold in here.
Because
Sorry, bros, but Max ain't into guys.
Shark style. I think I've had my cool experience for the year. Let's check.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
You know, this is one of the few love stories I actually like. But my favourite will always be C-3PO and R2-D2.
Went swimming in Chlorine Bay.
You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals.
Thanks. You would know.
Even though C-3PO is the evil mastermind.
Yeah. There are so many Mega Man jokes I can make about an evil C-3PO, but that's beneath me.
We have to go now.
Like that he maybe has other bodies. You know, like Sigma does in the Mega Man games. Though to see a giant C-3PO head that shoots lasers out of its mouth would be a bit horrific.
Oh my.
Wonder C-3O powers activate. Form of a giant severed head. Now the Jedi will never stop me.
There is no way
Christ.
he shouldn't have spotted them.
Like when we were kids.
David, you fucking blind fuck!
Or we just look for a hiding spot. Or both.
Where are they? Hello? Hello? Anybody there?
I have the advantage of a camera angle.
Better not try any
Always useful in stealth.
Serious.
And plus you have your time powers.
Oh, you didn't. You heard nothing.
Who's here? I got a flashlight and a stick. Hey! I got a flashlight and a stick.
I kind of think if someone like, I don't know, Solid Snake or something had the ability to rewind time, that would make stealth games a lot easier.
Sneak back into the swimming pool. We need to go out the back.
Okay.
We are so invisible. Let's bail.
Okay.
Wait, turn around. They're coming. We have to find another way out.
Oh, this is bullshit. You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight.
You want me to crash where the Blackwell security officer lives so I'll be safe? Okay.
Into the car. Get in.
Later, fuckers! Max, you rock! We are so fucking awesome! Yes, we so are.
Madsen, you shithead! You let two little girls get away!
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Didn't your parents ever give you enough love when you were a child?
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Rest in peace, Ollie Emery, if that's what you're referencing. Yeah.
Always remember this moment. Photobomb! Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Like it needs another one. I'd like to do something good for my school and Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent.
I'm
I
back.
just don't want to be rejected.
Every good artist gets rejected before they get accepted. So you have to enter a photo.
Even though I'm pimping the school in town you want to torch.
Just had to get a
I don't want to see
Calippo.
Arcadia Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically. I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off. I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
Oh, does the schoolgirl have a test today?
I'm starting to feel like going to Blackwell every day is a test. I just need to get on my regular school schedule again.
I'm so wiped out from last night. But it was awesome.
I have to ponder what kind of criminal I've become.
Last night was only the tip of the iceberg.
I have to admit, it was pretty cool to take over the Blackwell gym.
Today the gym, tomorrow the world. We need to step it up.
We still have to be careful how I use my power. I don't want to get stuck in time.
Yeah, that's what we were referencing.
Okay, so am I supposed to be able to get up? Yeah. No.
Okay.
Oh, I was supposed to press circle.
Yeah.
Right. In other words, you can't back out now. I'm not going to be able to go, am I?
Yes, I might go to hell for this, but if it saves Chloe, we'll pay it back. Somehow.
I love this morning light. It's so peaceful.
Wouldn't it be wicked if we could just hang out here forever like when we were kids?
Yes, but sadly we're not kids anymore.
At least you can date now, right? My dad was terrified of the day I would discover boys.
So, you never really told me if you had a serious boyfriend while I was away.
Not serious. Hella stupid, usually. I went through a boy toy
Boys
phase,
are trouble.
among other things.
I can't see you with any of the guys around.
Because you have a good eye. That's why I was so glad Rachel came along to rescue me.
Oh yeah.
Was Rachel that
Boy
popular
toy
with everyone?
phase.
She blended like a chameleon. Clearly more than I knew. Or wanted to know.
You knew that she wanted to go to Los Angeles with you.
Then where is she?
Right.
Put some clothes on first, hillbilly.
Okay, bitch.
Ugh. Still reeks like a chlorine factory.
The clothes are on the chair.
See if you can find a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
Okay, time for some Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
But not quite my style.
Max, you don't have a style yet. At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
What?
I double dare you. Kiss me now. Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance.
Do it.
Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
Do it.
You're such a dork.
Yes!
That was priceless when I kissed
The
Chloe.
fandom
I
rejoices.
think I would.
Oh.
Ready for the mosh pit, shaka bra. What?
I don't know.
Looking sick, Max? A couple tats, some piercings, and we'll make a thrasher out of you yet.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
Maybe not. Go on down and say hi to Joyce. Free breakfast. I have to wake and bake first.
I promise not to tell.
Let's not rewind and find out, okay?
Oh my god, that smells so amazing. It's like when we were kids here.
Oh.
Oh, Kate.
You were way too good for Blackwell.
Hmm.
Good morning, Joyce.
Rachel, I mean Max. Oh, you startled me. You fit those clothes well.
She's kind of like that, what's her name, who went to Hereward.
Exactly what you want to chow on.
Sorry?
Emma.
Yeah.
Ah. Bit more talkative than Emma, really.
I'm dying
Yeah.
for some of your family's pancakes.
I thought you would have missed those. Ah, you ate more than William. And he loved them.
I remember. We would race each other to grab them from the stack.
So this time, you can help me with the ingredients. I need you to grab me the eggs and milk.
Eggs and milk? No problem.
So you're a pancake kind of guy.
Hmm.
I'm not personally, but it seemed more... I don't know, it just seemed like the kind of thing that Max would have. I don't know why. She seemed like a pancake person.
The eggs are in the shopping bag.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, shopping bag.
Now for the mother's milk.
On the floor.
Oh god, yeah.
In the kitchen.
The eggs always come first, as Joyce used to say.
Thanks. After all these years and everything that's happened, it's great to see you and Chloe together again. She hasn't had a good friend since you or Rachel. Those clothes remind me so much of her. Such a sweet girl. I'm just hoping she's living lost in LA.
I'd love to think that too, Joyce. But
Are you sure it was the eggs
We're
that
on the
came
same
first?
page, Max.
Could have sworn it was the
I'm
chicken.
hoping that Rachel will show up or even send a message to Chloe from Hollywood. Or wherever she is.
But then the chicken came from the egg. So could the eggs come first?
be
Or...
honest, Joyce.
But the eggs came from the
Do you think
chicken.
Rachel is okay?
But then the chicken came from the egg.
God, I hope
The
so.
egg came from the chicken. And
She was
my head
is
hurts.
smart. She always landed on her feet. I don't know her as well as I thought. Maybe Chloe doesn't either.
Sometimes I feel like I don't know Chloe as well as I should.
Max Caulfield, are you actually jealous of Rachel?
No, it's definitely the egg.
Maybe. Rachel was so much cooler than me.
You think?
Well, the original
And
chicken
why
had to
has
come
Chloe
from
been
somewhere.
telling me she wishes she could be more like
Do you know
you?
what the chicken's earliest ancestor was?
What?
Did she really?
T-Rex.
5 years ago feels like 1,000.
The motherfucking
That makes
T-Rex.
me what? A
Yep.
century old?
Is an
You're
ancient
only 18,
chicken.
Max. Oh, youth. If only I could go back.
It's not all that, Joyce.
Voila, a breakfast fit for us.
That's why I
queens.
respect
And a
chickens.
king. Go sit at the table.
Because you're worried they'll come back from what they were.
Yep. Plus they taste nice.
That's true.
Dead and deep fried.
Thank you so much, Joyce. I'm never leaving this table.
Good, you can clean.
Oh yeah. Sam, did you tell Ollie about the other stuff we said about the WWE Star Wars cast?
Okay, what did we come up with? Because
Now that's what I call pain.
Yeah, we came up with Paul Heyman as Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah, I know we had Paul Bearer as Darth Sidious.
Wait, does that mean Sarlacc Brock Lesnar?
I think if Paul Heyman was going to be Jabba the Hutt, it made sense for the Rancor to be Brock.
I know these photos don't interrupt your work.
My favorite photographers probably take pictures similar to yours. You make David happy, Joyce.
He wants us
How about Vicky Guerrero as the Sarlacc?
He's just not great at showing it.
Makes sense.
A giant mouth in the floor in the ground that shouts, "Excuse me!"
You have your own cool style.
I totally remember that day.
I'm glad. William took this picture with his instant camera.
Oh, who did we have as the Ewoks?
Oh god, I can't remember. Hornswoggle?
Yeah, I think it was something like that.
I know, Joyce. I'm sorry.
I didn't.
Oh yeah, William Regal as C-3PO.
I want you to have this. This was when my baby was so full of life and life.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Positive.
Yeah.
Everything she's not.
Would that make Tajiri or Eugene R2-D2?
Probably Tajiri.
You guys have a bonding session about how fucked up I am?
We don't want Eugene in there.
Chloe, please. It's too early.
Nick Dismore.
Eat instead.
I'll keep the warden busy while you go peek in the garage.
Now stop whispering. I know you're talking about me.
Stop being so
That means The Undertaker is Vader.
around here without everybody getting up in my shit.
Yep.
Makes a hell of a lot of sense.
Indeed.
I have to use the
It really puts that whole putting Paul Bearer in concrete scene, you know,
Just listen to yourself.
make a lot more sense.
Give in to your anger. Give in to the dark side.
No shit, it needs a password. How about step douche? Try again. I need more clues.
Right, what is the password?
Maybe I could try stepdad for the password. Nothing to see here.
Oh, I remember it. It's I think it's his wedding day.
Look in the car, says Pete.
Now the car looks
That's
ready to
it.
roll. This is a better hobby for David than surveillance. Now the car looks ready to roll. This is a better hobby for David than surveillance.
Something dark side.
Joyce might as well have wrote Let's Might be a useful password.
No, that's the date they met, but it might.
I think that might be it.
Score! Max the hacker strikes again. Whoa, spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank. Instead of stalking Kate, David could have helped her.
Kate M follows the same path through every car as driver. Drugs? Question mark. Drugs? This guy's obsessed. Drugs.
That's why I should say, oi, David, no!
Creepy bastard.
I respect that you're trying to help the kids.
But now you're just going too far. Put down those cameras, stop accusing everybody of being on drugs, and get back to your actual day job before someone gets drunk and is found unconscious on the grounds.
I better tell Chloe about it.
Someone's got to tell him.
One more thing to make her sad.
You Rick Rude looking motherfucker! He does, he looks like bootleg Rick Rude.
The only thing missing is the hip swaying.
You Blackwell bumpkins. To sit back and see what a real man looks like.
You ain't a man!
Little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges.
You would know what a real man looks like. You've probably been fucked in the ass by one.
For sure it was Blackwell students. Who else would do it? I'm gonna bust them.
Oh, what about a WWE Avengers?
No, God.
Rachel Amber Halloween costume.
Hacksaw Jim Dugan as Captain America.
You know more than anybody, like all teenagers.
Yeah, screaming "ho" every time he throws his shield.
Surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody, like he spies on all of us here.
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
She has to side with Chloe.
David, I saw you harass Kate Marsh
Of
when
course.
she was going through hell. You could have totally helped her. Everybody at Blackwell is a suspect to you, except for Nathan Prescott. That's why the students and faculty don't like you. You even hit your stepdaughter. I do respect your service, but you don't respect anybody.
Chloe was doing drugs. That's illegal.
So is spying on people in your family and at your work. Why do you have photos of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber in your files anyway? What? Is this true, Max?
Yes, David. Why
Please
do
have
you
drugs
have these
about
files at
go.
all? I find this very disturbing.
I do not have to take this kind of interrogation. Not from you punks.
Maybe you should calm down.
Oh, you're turning on me now, huh? Of course. Women always stick together. Well, screw you.
David, you better go to a hotel until we figure this out.
You can't kick me out of my own home.
It's my home, David. Paid for and in my name. You know the law, right?
Oh, I thought I knew a lot of things. Like when I'm outflanked.
Have a nice day.
Chloe, for once, just please shut up.
I hope Joyce doesn't hate me for tearing into David.
I don't want to see or hear you again, Max. You've hurt me and my family enough.
Max, that gave me chills. And you better not rewind this one.
Max, don't beat yourself up. David earned this all by himself. Understand?
Okay, you can leave now.
Listen, when I went through David's laptop, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank. Being more than friends.
Right, no way, Max. She was just posing to tease Frank.
If you're not gonna believe me, why don't we check out what Frank has in his RV?
What's that gonna prove?
Frank has Rachel's bracelet. What else does he have in there?
Motherfucker better not have anything. For his sake. Let's check the door. Frank gets so wasted, he sometimes forgets to lock it.
I can't believe you hung out with him.
Not anymore.
So this has to be nearing the end of the episode. Yeah.
Shitballs. Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to the diner and distract Frank by telling him I have his
Pieces,
money.
those are my beans,
You
Max.
come in and rewind so Frank doesn't see me. Then you can tell Frank he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after.
Okay, so
And
it's so this is going to be a
I got
thing.
this. I'll be right back.
don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
Now to find a quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys. Good lord, bacon. I'm ready to nosh again. Oh, but I need to get those keys from Frank.
Palmer wears a beanie. Something. Alright.
You eat like a pig. Try the floor.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane? I was eating those beans.
Those are my fucking beans. Hey.
Hey, okay.
You eat like a pig.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Oh, there's just a plate of beans.
It's all he can afford.
What with all the drugs he's selling?
I'm gonna kill you.
There's actually a fan fiction about him and his beans.
You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing up like Rachel doesn't make you cool or tough. What the fuck do you want? Take a picture of me and I'll break your fucking camera.
How do you know these are Rachel's clothes?
Because she looks beautiful in them and you look like ass. You're lucky I just took that gun from you.
Grab your keys and let's check out your RV.
Let's not. You fucking creep me out.
In other words, Max, no keys. Maybe I could chat up that officer, or even Nathan, and then go all Groundhog Day on them until I get the info I need.
Bean Daddy, yeah.
Bean Daddy.
There she is, Super Maxine. That's your new nickname around the bay. Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
Okay.
Do you think Arcadia Bay is a weird town?
I'd take a normal city with normal problems about now. Makes me sick thinking about it.
Talk about Nathan.
I thought Nathan Prescott represents Blackwell.
Well, don't make me backwash this bacon. You know what the Prescotts represent.
Taking over Arcadia Bay?
You're not far wrong, Max. I heard the Prescotts are working on some new big land deals. Mr. Prescott helped out my family once a while ago, so I made a deal with him that I can't seem to get out of. Man, if I could get one instant replay in life. I better finish my breakfast first. There she is, Super Max.
Thanks, Officer Barry.
I'm glad you're representing.
I guess Kate Marsh will be the face of Blackwell for a while.
And you for helping her. That's the kind of school spirit we need more of.
Well, I heard a rumor you were working for the Prescott.
So did you actually eat Comet, or was that the acid?
Ever shut up.
I don't blame you for the extra work.
Or lower class.
Sometimes I check up on the Prescott family to make sure they're doing all
Oh, I just had a bit of Prescott for dinner.
Keep this quiet.
Yes.
Try interrogating
I don't understand.
Because it was nothing but Nathan.
Rachel? Whatever the fuck. Oh look, Max Amber. Is that your punk rock girl outfit? That was classic, watching you turn on your everyday hero Jefferson yesterday.
Considering we're in a public diner with a police officer right over there, you shouldn't advertise your rage, Prescott.
No worries, cause you're the one trying to fake it till you make it. At least you were smart enough to keep your big mouth shut in the principal's office.
Drugs for sale.
Let's go smoke some drugs.
Listen, Nathan. I'll take back everything I said about you. If you hook me up with Frank. Know what I mean?
You look like you've never even taken a hit of baby aspirin.
How do you think I stay wired all night studying? So is it a deal or not?
Calm down, hard up. Deal. You'll get your school supplies. Just go over to Frank and whisper higher education. You'll hook your ass up.
Well, I chose that option as a joke, but damn if it didn't work.
By the way, Frank, I was wondering if you had any, higher education.
Oh, yeah, sure. Do you want the after-school special to go with that? Jesus. Look, I
All
don't
these
sell
squares
anything but
make a
bottles to
circle.
feed me and my dog. I work for a living.
He literally drank an entire gallon.
Too much time on your hands.
A literal
But
gallon.
nothing. Don't ever ask.
I have no idea where he get it
anything
from.
Ever again.
Never even
Ever.
leaves the place.
Back off.
I was eating those beans.
I was eating those beans. Those were my fucking beans.
Rachel.
Hey, those were my beans, fella.
Great, now we're putting accents on it. This
I bet
works.
Frank hooked you and Rachel Amber
Yeah,
up with
you fucking ate my beans, I fucking smack you,
Nice
mate.
try. Rachel partied like a fiend on her own. More than me.
I doubt that.
Like you would know.
Cops information.
Even that pig over there knows Rachel hung out more with Frank. I mean, don't talk to the cop about that, dumbass.
Okay, so
Okay, okay. I think that you got your information there.
right, so what do
There
I
she
need?
is.
Well, he told you that
I'm glad you represent.
Frank hung out with Rachel, so you can talk to Frank about that.
Nathan said that Rachel Amber represents Blackwell, with Frank Bowers.
Bowers ain't no student anymore. Sadly, he does represent one side of Arcadia Bay. I want you to stay out of his orbit, okay? Him and that rabid mutt.
I heard something about Frank Bowers and his puppy. My boy does love his dog.
Especially when the dog is your personal drooling bodyguard. You can bet he trained that poor thing on blood.
Gross. I wouldn't bet. Where did he get the pup?
Frank used to bet on dogfights. To his credit, he had a revelation. He saved a bunch of the dogs, kept one for himself. He's still a creep. You and that Chloe stay away, right?
No one needs to know I know anything.
Hey, you can talk to Frank now.
You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing up like Rachel.
You act so scary, but you did save all those dogs.
One, I'm not acting. Two, who told you about the dogs?
It's actually a great story.
Save dogs.
You're an animal lover.
Yep.
Can I pet the doggy? I could go grab him from your RV right now.
I won't even let you pick up the dog shit. Besides, you don't want a leash. You want these keys right here. Look at your eyes dilate. You're worse than a junkie, Max. But no fix for you.
Right, so we know that he has the keys.
You just take the keys off him.
Right.
You don't need to rewind. As soon as he puts them on the table, you just grab them.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
One, I'm not.
It's actually a... Could I... I'm afraid I'll have to take your keys now, asshole.
You did not just do that. Give me back my keys, bitch. Give me my keys now.
Okay, you've got his keys. Now you can leave.
And now he is none the wiser.
Yeah.
But seriously, who orders a plate of beans?
It's all he can afford. He's probably saving all the drug. He's probably saving up the drug money for something else. So he's being frugal.
Like his dog's vet bills.
Yeah.
Pets are expensive in the States.
Or he could be like saving up, like you know, to buy plane tickets or something.
Frank loves his beans.
Yeah. So Frank's just being frugal.
The amazing Spider-Man.
I couldn't have done it without him.
He's keeping all the big money on the side, and he's just spending like the little stuff on beans and dog food.
On your mark, get set.
Spider-Max does whatever Spider-Max does.
I'm not gonna throw it to him.
I think we just made that dog our bitch. Get it?
Now
Frank and his beans are the real love story in this game.
Yeah.
The doggy is busy now, but he might come back. Damn, I thought my room was a shithole.
You're not a creepy drug dealer.
Frank has issues, but he's not creepy. At least I didn't think
Beans
so.
are a musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. The more you toot, the better you feel. So eat your beans at every meal.
We could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond?
Yes, we'd be tearing up the highway. And you'd probably want me to kiss you again.
Chloe, we're on a schedule. We need clues about Rachel. I know. Just daydreaming. You scope the area while I hack his computer for info. Good to know Frank has a knife lying around. Frank is almost a made-for-TV hoarder. This place is nasty.
Mm-hmm.
Is Frank going to deal online now?
Noob's Guide to a Web Business.
That's a pretty extreme lighter. Crappy Wi-Fi out here. It's taking days to download porn. Yuck.
See how frugal he is.
Frank, or is he...
It's like Max and Paddy, only it's a drug dealer and a dog.
That's almost cute to see Frank posing with his dog.
What was the dog's name again?
So it's more like the gritty reboot of Wallace and Gromit.
Ooh, Frank's stash.
You what?
So it's more like the gritty reboot of Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah. Drugs, Gromit. You got my heroin, boy.
I just been opening with the right tools.
Beans! We've got to go somewhere where there's beans!
Beans, Gromit!
Pompadour. Pompadour, that's it. Pompadour.
Pry it open.
Beans, Gromit. I don't like beans. Not even Heinz.
That's why oh, let's not say it yet.
So does he invent new ways to get drugs and beans?
Yeah.
Give me some of that heroin to put on my beans there, Pompadour.
Hello? Frank and Pompadour's drug dealing service. I'll maybe be of assistance.
Frank must spend all his drug money on bags.
On our way, madam.
Those were my beans, lad. My fucking beans.
Oh, them Blackwell punks. Great
Tell you
heavens.
what, lad, those Blackwell punks, they don't know the joy of beans.
How can somebody live like this?
Okay, well, we're approaching the 2-hour mark, so I'm hoping the end of the episode comes soon, because I don't really like going longer than that.
They're the wrong drugs, Bombadou. They've gone wrong.
Get me down!
So, what you're saying is, instead of it being a thing where a bunch of robotic trousers that he made to walk his dog is the problem, he's got the wrong drugs, and he's having an effect he's not used to because he's never taken them, and it's fucking him up and making him paranoid as shit and see things.
Yeah.
Get me a doctor, get me a doctor, Pompadour. And then he come back and like foaming at the mouth.
Oh yeah, Frank. Oh yeah, everyone knows the moon's made of beans.
Does that mean that the robot from Glow that has drugs in it is somehow on the moon?
Yeah.
Have you seen that yet? Have you seen Glow, that bit of Glow where they have the robot with drugs in it?
No.
I've watched the complete first series.
That was the funniest part of the trailer for me, is just when they're at that party and there's a robot and it just has drugs. Like, this robot is full of drugs.
I think it's supposed to be taking the piss out of the robot from the Rocky films.
Yeah, but also, the actual women questioned about it at one point went, no. At no point in Glow's history was there ever a robot that dispensed drugs.
Yeah. Get the knife.
Get the knife. Oh, right, yeah, that... I was looking for a crowbar.
It's what I used to cut my beans.
A baked bean flavored pizza.
Oh God, I remember those baked bean pizzas years ago.
Oh yeah.
God, they were lovely.
Yeah, but nothing beats a good pepperoni.
Nothing beats a meat feast for me.
It's pepperoni for me all the way.
So, guys, since we've mentioned pizza, the question has to be asked. Pineapple.
No.
I'm glad
No.
Rachel got to drive. Rachel really did hang out with Frank. I'm learning more.
I see.
Have it if you want, but leave me out of it.
Trouble in paradise.
Oh dear. Frank and Rachel. Hey, does that mean that Rachel is Wenderly? Hello. Yes. I need some drugs to score a big test. The school down the high street.
Why didn't you pop in? We're about to have some beans.
Oh, no, not beans. Sorry, they bring me out in a rash. Can't stand the stuff.
Not even Heinz?
Well, got to be on my way. Come on, Chloe.
I can't believe she lied to my face. Why didn't she say
Really? You're gonna have Chloe as Preston?
Yeah. I mean, who else?
Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad
Good
gets
point.
killed, you bail on me for years. My mother gloms on
Besides, Rachel didn't really hang out with that much people that we know of.
Missing. Nobody betrayed you.
Bullshit.
That is true.
Everybody.
Yeah. And that is why Frank and Rachel's relationship failed. She doesn't like beans. He cried for weeks.
The amount of
into a tin of beans, and I mean the kind where he hasn't used the normal can opener, whereas used that one where it's just like slice it open and actually makes the tin, the top of the tin a bit more deadly.
Yeah.
Back to his beans.
You can't keep blaming me and everybody for everything wrong in your life. It's so not fair.
Are you sure you don't want any toast with those beans? Oh no, toast would ruin it.
Oh, I don't like toast with beans. You know, I don't like the crumbs getting inside.
Ruins the taste.
Yes, Kate
Yeah.
Marsh almost killed herself. Such sad, okay? That doesn't make me feel any better about my fucked up life. Get it? So who do you most want to blame? My fucking dad, of course. Hello? You blame William? Really? Yes, I do. Damn right. He chose to go out that door and leave me forever. Chloe, your dad didn't choose to leave you. I know
William.
that, Max.
Did never say David.
Blames herself.
Yeah, I
She wanted
got
to
that.
ride home from work. Sometimes, even I blame
Of course you did.
No, you don't. Yes, Max, I do. Do you know what it's like to wait for your father
Oh,
to come home when
what
you're
does that
a kid?
make feathers?
He never does. No, of course not.
Feathers.
Oh,
I was with you that day. It
Nathan.
was just a terrible
Oh God.
accident. I wish
I
that
don't
made
think
me feel
Nathan's as competent to be
Ever since
Feathers
he died, my life
McGraw.
has been dipped in shit.
Well, I'm only going on the fact that Feathers McGraw has a gun.
Mr. Jefferson.
Which would be
Possibly,
better
yeah.
here? You're still here, or I can tell? Like, does she want to be pacified, or would it help to try and console her?
Console her.
So you're still here, or I can tell?
You're still here.
You don't want to hear this, but
I
you're
think-
still here, alive, with me, and that is no accident.
What'd you say previously?
I don't want to hear this. Chloe, I can't do this out on my own. I need you with me. And Rachel
I know who
needs
would be
you.
Feathers McGraw, but I'm not going to say such a thing.
I think we know who you're talking about, but we've already said it. Accidentally. Rachel and Chloe going bean rustling. Or drug rustling, better yet. Oh, and how about Nathan as Shaun the Sheep?
Eating Frank's beans.
Yeah. Get off me beans! Get off! Pompidou!
Pompidou, get him!
Oh my
Go
God.
for him!
What is happening now?
Right, so is... Focus the photo.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max.
Oh yeah.
Not until I see it first.
Frank and Pompidou come home and then they find Nathan is at and at the drugs and he's like dazed. He's like, heavens above, Pompidou, look at this. The little chap must be really desperate. Ah, come over here, lad. No need to be sheepish.
What is this? William is here. And Chloe.
Wait, so she has the power of time slides?
Am I that far back in time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like time slides, only she's not limited by the frame of the picture, like, you know, what the Red Dwarf crew was. Oh no, I've got to go through puberty again.
So how many eggs?
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're
Must remind myself that the Spice Girls and Jason Donovan aren't going to last.
No, we already. Chloe would be Preston.
Let him die today. I won't.
Rachel would never hang out with Nathan.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max.
Oh, but what does that mean for,
What?
Cereal.
I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now
the Wallace and Gromit movie.
Be there shortly. Love you.
I haven't actually,
from taking his car today.
I haven't actually seen that.
Hadn't you?
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
For a while.
Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys.
Whoa, it's all blurry here. Like I can't step out of the photographic bounds.
What? Wallace takes on Yoda. I have seen that. That was fun.
Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not
to
destroy
Okay,
too much of the house.
Ollie, in this you've got to find his keys and then hide them.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys.
Right, where are the keys?
Just remember where he finds them.
Aha! You can't hide from me. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll
Score.
Be there shortly. Love you. Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She don't have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You are
upon.
ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. Max, this is not the best time for a prank. Keys, please.
I was just, are you sure Joyce is ready? Let's just wait. Sorry. Here.
I'll get you back someday.
Oh, Ollie.
And no Chloe and Max wine tasting section.
Dad.
Don't blow it, because tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us. For us to
You
feast
are
upon.
ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. I know I had those keys right here. I know it. Forgot all about you, little buddy. Release the keys. Of course. Last time I ordered from Spy Guy Electronics.
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh yeah, the bus is great. It comes every 15 minutes, and there'll be plenty of room for you and Joyce and groceries and save the environment.
You sold me already. I'm off to yonder bus stop. Joyce will love this.
Yeah.
Yes, I have.
You are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
I didn't know you could throw them out the window. Yeah, you can throw them out the window.
We are awesome.
Alright, so I may have saved a dad. Oh.
Just,
yeah.
But Ollie, what about causality? What about cause and effect?
Fuck 'em!
Ah, come on, Ollie, you've seen enough time travel to know that's a terrible thing to say. Ollie, you could change the past. You could change the past in such a way that maybe Hitler was once the prime minister, or that grandfather clocks enslaved humanity.
What do you think of Frank West versus Leon Kennedy? I think one of them is a trained Special Forces agent and the other is a guy with a camera.
Who also, for some reason, can mix things, that has very good ideas on how to mix things, but also can't run very far. All I'm going to say is, Frank West gets worn out after running for just a little while. Leon ran through an entire city, got shot, and was fine. Oh, and then let's not forget all the time he did in Resident Evil 4, where he's in much better shape.
Max, you're not pissed at me, right? Right? Do you want to go hit the girls' potty?
And Frank can only carry what he has on him, whereas Leon always starts with a handgun and a knife, which he's very good with. They told you I died, right? They told me you joined the circus, and from the looks of things, they were right.
He hooked up with Stella?
Plus, Leon can put up with an annoying screaming girl.
That is an endurance test.
Oh no.
Well, if you believe World of Warcraft, going back in time creates an alternate timeline, meaning the time period you left hasn't changed.
Frank only turned into a zombie in the fourth one, and that was very... Yeah, that wore off. He got better.
Because
he got better?
Yeah, I'm not even joking about that. Frank becomes a zombie in the Frank Rising DLC when he gets cured. David's a bus driver. What the fuck is wrong with you, you giant sack of shit? You know what, just for that I'm gonna piss on a seat and there's nothing you can do about it. Sir, could you not do that? What's that? Huh? You gotta stand up and be a man!
No, I was just going to ask you to stop.
Exactly, well I'm not gonna stop, because I wanna piss on this seat, because you have to clean this shit up.
Beached whales. 2 of them. They shouldn't have bought so many loot boxes.
But I needed that hat. I needed that hat for Team Fortress and Overwatch. And also, while I'm on here, can I just say fuck Overwatch?
Okay.
Good. Fuck Overwatch. Fuck them, and fuck Activision Blizzard for not taking any kind of responsibility for the shit they caused. Also, fuck EA for, you know, saying that single player is dead when God of War disproves that.
Yeah. Well, they say single player is dead because they want it gone.
Oh, and also, fuck Konami.
Yeah.
Fuck Konami. I will walk out of my Halo with a Sun shirt as much as I want just to go. Well, I still like it. But from what I've heard from people, Konami's business plan is they're done with video games completely. They just want to release one video game every 2 years and focus on the gambling market.
Yeah. Yeah, Death Battle probably will include Zombie Frank, because they like to include everything.
Not necessarily. If it's not relevant, they'll remove it like they did with Shao Kahn, some of Shao Kahn's stuff. Because the zombie thing is literally own. Yeah, I told you, didn't I, Ollie? Didn't I fucking warn you? Well, who's lying in the bed full of impudent piranhas now?
Well,
I still don't like Leon's chances since he's killed all manner of monsters. The thing is though, Leon has killed much more things that are much more dangerous than zombies. Frank has actually fought zombies, but he's never got any further than the possible advanced zombie. Leon's fought tyrants, lickers, and things, designed purely for the process of actually killing things like him.
Right, so us and 51% stole the money. That was a pretty polarizing decision. 93% kept Frank's dog from harm. 7% are monsters.
Yeah. Frank has David's gun. Still.
Yeah, most people gave it to Chloe. Yeah.
Frank fought a giant robot. That's non-canon. Just to point that out, Frank Rising, the Dead Rising 2-bit with Frank is non-canon.
Nothing beats Tofu.
Of course nothing beats Tofu. Lisa is dead. You didn't help Warren with his exam. You are on the Vortex party list. You erased some names of the Vortex Club party. You didn't erase the cop's message. You didn't help Alessa. You didn't warn the homeless woman. You didn't take the photo in the past.
I didn't know I was supposed to.
They probably won't use. If it's non-canon, they won't. They probably won't use it.
Well, no, they might because they used GT for Goku vs Superman.
That's a point. Stupid, but it's a point.
Alright, on the next episode of Life is Strange, a rave happens.
I still favour Leon purely because Leon's actually fought much more dangerous things and survived than Frank has. Also, Frank is horribly out of shape.
That was episode 3. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.